Talk to you guys about um, changing your carburetor on your early car if you want to stay with the original look. Like if you have this is for a single port manifold, and they have these here, these EMPI. EMPI doesn't typically have the best reputation for the most highest quality parts, and a lot of people are really skeptical to buy these. But these carburetors, if they're adjusted right, can work pretty good. So one of the things that's upgraded above the original is you'll notice that this is threaded here, and the Solex is just press fit, and that's the biggest fail for engine fire on the Solex. And also this here, if you notice, this is ribbed, so they kind of tried to make it a better than original part. But the thing that people might say, oh, I tried it and it's a piece of junk, blah blah blah. The biggest, most important thing is the jetting. So what's in the carb to begin with typically is not what you need. So you would start off by, first of all, removing this here and checking your jet. Let's check it out, see what's in there. So what's in here is not surprisingly way too small. If you can see that, that is a 120. That is way too lean for most 1600s, so a lot of guys might have put this carb on just the way it was and not check the jetting. And immediately I would go to at least a 127.5 and maybe to a 130, depending on the engine. With most engines, maybe this would work on a 40 horse. I even think it might be a little bit too lean, especially with a big bore kit and the rockers that we usually put on them. So typically this one here can be 55, and usually that will work just fine, and that's where you have your idle circuit at. And if your idle circuit's too lean or too rich, it can make your engine run like crap. So be prepared to at least change this. Now the other thing I noticed right away is where the choke setting is. That is way too tight. See how that just shuts all the way? Most of the VWs that I've ever had, usually I'll have it to where it's 1 or 2 clicks from shut. So that's shut, right? 1, 2 clicks. If you run your carb about right here, then that's usually going to give you a nice, a rich enough startup, but not make it so rich that the choke won't pull off. Because right here, this is your choke pull off, right here underneath here, and what it does is supposed to open the choke up. But when the choke's too tight on these carburetors, a lot of times the spring load won't let it, the vacuum on the engine won't really allow it to open properly. It'll run a little bit too rich when it's cold. So if that's the issues you're having, it might be something you need to just change up a little bit. But other than that, out of like 50 carbs, he's had maybe 1 or 2, or maybe even 3 that have gone bad, which isn't too bad. But usually this is a bolt-on and you're done. So as long as you get the jetting right, typically when you put this carb on, you should be good to go. These are available at carcraft.com. So if you're looking, I'll put a link in the description below, and they have absolutely the best price. You're not going to beat their price. Some people say, oh, it's cheaper at some other place, or it's not cheaper. Maybe they go, oh, they include shipping, but when you add the shipping cost and the price of theirs, it usually beats everybody. So anyway, I'll talk to you on the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.